got to be one of the top receiving duos in the league.
I went to the Bears-Vikings game, and I saw the Bears-Vikings game on TV, and the chemistry didn't look as there, and I hope it... I mean, I don't hope it's there, to be honest. I mean, I hope they play like shit again this year as a Bears fan, but it all depends.
In terms of just objectively viewing their team.
Is the chemistry going to be there with Kirk? Because sometimes there just never is. Some people just don't, look at Martellus and Jay Cutler. They had some good numbers, but they didn't really agree.
No, they obviously didn't.
And I know that as a Bears fan, that's the only one I can really think of off the top of my head. But sometimes just chemistry doesn't work. T.O. and Donovan McNabb, just sometimes stuff. And I'm not saying they're the same situation, but shit does happen where chemistry doesn't build. It just stays the same, if not gets worse sometimes. And I don't know if that's happening here. I'm not in on the Vikings accounts. I'm not in on their
we don't know their whole depth chart.
This is
or
all
whatever,
blind. I'm just saying from where they left off, they didn't look great.
Yeah,
I mean the Bears to get in the playoffs. The Vikings had
they could have gotten in.
The Vikings
they should have gotten in.
Yeah, they should have gotten in. And if the Bears let them get in, they would have maybe smacked them. But the Bears had nothing to gain.
Season on the line.
Nothing to gain. The Bears have everything to gain. The Vikings had.
Yeah,
and Kirk Cousins put up a fucking dud. The Bears stomped them. All right, the game might have been a 2-touchdown game or something, but god damn it, that they didn't even look remotely in it.
No, I mean that's your performance when your season's on the line.
And that's my problem with Kirk Cousins. Maybe he's a good quarterback in the first 3 quarters or in non-important games, but when it comes down to it, he just doesn't perform as elite. The only reason that game, the first game, the Bears-Vikings game, was even close is because Kirk Cousins and Mitch Trubisky both played pretty dog shit that game.
Yeah,
and some of it is a credit to Mitch Trubisky had a hurt shoulder half that game because of Harrison Smith sliding in on him. But you still cannot. I mean, you can't put up those numbers and expect to win. And in a game that mattered, they lost, but. The only reason it was at all close, like I said, is because the defense and because Mitchell
especially just to get
so
spanked by the Bears when the Bears I mean the Bears did have something to play for, considering the Rams still had to win later on that day to secure the 2 seed.
No,
but they were playing the 49ers that were just absolutely in shambles. So I mean it was pretty much
no.
It's pretty much a lock.
I'm talking about the one where the game was the NFC North was on the line, where we were both in the midway of the season. And Kirk Cousins, where we only beat him by...
Oh, okay, well, I was talking about the last game.
Oh, yeah. Either way, I'm saying, that the one in the middle was a game to take the lead of the NFC North. Big game for Kirk Cousins, primetime. Both things. Big game and primetime against a winning team. And he showed exactly what his stats say he does, or said he does, in all those games. And he put up pooey numbers.
Which is put up ridiculous numbers through the first 3 quarters.
Yeah, and then, absolute solid numbers, fantasy-worthy numbers, and then put up just dog shit. And I don't know. So
what do we put in the Vikings?
Okay, let's go to the overview. Vikings. I will go first in this one. I think the Vikings go 9-7.
That's kind of where I'm leaning to.
I would say 9-7, 10-6. I wouldn't give anything more than I'll say 10-6. I'll honestly say the Vikings go 10-6.
Really?
Yeah. I'm being a little nice here.
10-6. Okay.
If they perform better, I really don't even think.
I haven't had the chance to look at their schedule.
If I put money on it, I put 9-7. But I'm willing to be nice for this and put them at 10-6. But yeah.
Okay.
What do you say?
I think I'm gonna go 9-7.
And I apologize for the yawning. We're doing this a little late night.
Yeah.
A lot of preparation.
It's late right now, folks. But you know what?
We finished with work, but we want to get...
Please respect the grind.
We want to get our fans the podcast. We were going to do it tomorrow, but we realized there's a lot of stuff going on with everything.
Yeah.
I personally will be attending the Arlington Million, so I'm going to be putting some bet down some fucking horses. GTA horses. All right, we're going to be putting on some betting, which honestly is a great idea to gamble on to live stream some gambling. Me and you just gambling and shit. That would be fun.
That actually would be really fun.
Anyway, as I go on, you said what was the record for the Vikings?
I'm gonna go 9-7.
Okay,
I'm feeling.
Let's go to the Packers.
But I could see 8-8. Could see 10-6. You know.
Let's go to the fucking gross.
Yeah,
Packers.
let's get to the Packers.
All right, what? You started off Packers. What's going on?
All right. Well, I mean the Packers are a different team now. You know.
Is the addition?
Packers are a different team.
They didn't really add much besides a coach. I mean, who did they? I mean, besides draft picks.
They got Preston Smith and Zadarius Smith at linebacker.
And they took
And then they also took Adrian Amos.
They took Adrian Amos, who I think I love Adrian and everything, but I really don't think him
and
without
those are hefty free agent signings too.
I think him without Eddie Jackson is not as good as the Packers fans think he's gonna be. But anyway,
I would tend to agree with that, but that also could just us being salty that the Packers stole him away.
I mean, we got HaHa back.
At least we kept Kyle Fuller last year. You know?
Yeah, and they're talking shit about HaHa, but I mean we're talking shit about Amos, so it's the same.
That's
thing.
True. It goes both ways.
Anyway, they added Matt LaFleur. And it's really hard to say LaFleur without thinking dodgeball. And
absolutely.
Because by the way,
Peter LaFleur,
if you see any LaFleur stuff on Twitter, there is going to be comments of LaFleur of dodgeball shit. And anyway,
Average Joe's, baby.
Average Joe's, and that's, to be honest, what I think the Packers will be. I think they'll be Average Joe's.
Average Joe's?
I think Aaron Rodgers is a great player. As a Bears fan, Aaron Rodgers is fucking my worst nightmare. I go to sleep and he's laughing in my face. He is my worst nightmare.
I still have B.J. Raji dancing in the end zone.
Oh, God. But literally, though, Chris Connie, blown coverage, Randall Cobb.
Bro.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
We're not bringing up.
This is new times, dude. We have Khalil Mack.
Bears are the NFC North.
Mitch Trubisky.
The Bears are the kings of the North right now.
Yeah,
they're the
right
kings
now.
of the North. At the moment, we are reigning champs. Anyway, the Packers they added Matt. Oh my God, what's his name? What's LaFleur's name? Oh my God. What's LaFleur's first name?
I think you had it,
Matt LaFleur. Yeah, I think it's Matt LaFleur. Anyway. They added Matt LaFleur, who he coached a. I'm pretty sure I know he coached the Titans last year.
No, he was
offensive coordinator.
Yeah, coordinator.
But I don't have his numbers right in front of me right now. But I'm pretty sure his numbers for that offense were below average.
I mean, it took him until the last couple games of the year to finally.
And my question is,
utilize Derrick
Henry. What did they see in it? I don't know what the Packers saw in hiring a offensive coordinator who ran a below average offense.
It's just the phenomenon of a young offensive football mind. You know. I mean, that's just how it is in the league. But
yeah, but
I mean, the Packers are looking at
KC's offense. We got Nagy looked good, and their offense looked. I mean, I don't know. As a Bears fan, I hope he's terrible. I gotta be honest.
Oh yeah,
I gotta be blunt.
Absolutely.
And I hope he's awful. I hope the disconnect between Matt LaFleur
and he speeds up Aaron Rodgers going into retirement.
I hope the disconnect between Matt LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers is powerful, if not more powerful than the disconnect between Aaron Rodgers and his own mother.
Oh man,
I had to throw it out there, but it's true.
We both just need to throw in. We do not like Aaron Rodgers.
No, even if I'm not a Bears fan, it's hard to say that because I am a Bears fan, but.
On the field,
the dude can be a huge pussy.
On the field, I respect the dude's talent.
I respect his talent. That's about it. Yeah, I don't respect his grit at all because he's a fucking pussy. All right, Aaron Rodgers. I've seen that dude complain for more calls than I've ever seen in my life. And also, I mean, the dude has torn the Bears up. But I've seen that dude cry and complain about more calls than honestly Tom Brady.
And somebody that doesn't stay in contact with their own mother. We don't like. No,
we love our mothers. All right, we are close to our mothers. We love our mothers, and Aaron, you don't love your mother, and you don't love your brother either, who was on The Bachelor.
Even if there's a fire,
what's that?
Aaron Rodgers? No, that's from Step Brothers.
Oh, that's right. I was like, dude, what the fuck is that?
No, but that's
I won't call him Dad.
That's a reference to Aaron Rodgers not calling his mother when there was a wildfire at their house, like in California or whatever.
Didn't want to find.
Didn't
out
even pick up the phone.
Anyway,
didn't give
no more
shits.
About the personal stuff.
No more about Aaron Rodgers.
Rashawn Gary. I am a Michigan fan. I haven't gone there or anything. Don't ask me why I'm a Michigan fan. I am. There's no explanation for it.
As long as I can remember. Yeah.
But they had Rashawn Gary, and I'm a big fan of his. Honest to God, even as a Michigan fan, I always thought like. The dude is physically a beast, but he didn't put up the gigantic numbers. And I'm not just saying that now that he's a Packer. If you think I'm changing my opinion now that he's in the Packers, go ahead, fans, and look up his numbers. They were nothing special his senior year.
And what? He's a physical specimen?
He's a physical specimen. He's fast and gigantic and muscular as shit. I will give him that. I like the dude. I hope he's everything that everyone says he's going to be. Even if he's a Packers, I'm a big fan of his. He's a great dude and everything. But the thing is... he didn't put up the greatest numbers on a defense with a lot of people on it. So, I don't know. And Aaron Rodgers is only getting older, let's be honest.
Absolutely.
And he's looking to show his age a little more and more every year. So,
yeah, I mean, the cracks are definitely starting to show in his arm.
Yeah, and I said his shoulder injury could show in it. Oh, it's just a collarbone. That shit, but I mean, did he look the same last year? Besides the picks, did he look the same? And no,
and people are gonna say.
I remember the Bears game. He overthrew some throws. I'm like, those would have been touchdowns, and those are not throws Aaron Rodgers ever overthrows.
Yeah, those are the ones he nails us with. But
literally, though,
let's stop talking Green Bay. I mean, all you need to know
is go over.
All you need to know is the Packers
are running out of time.
Four new starters on the defensive side of the ball, and the offense. I mean, it remains nearly identical to last year's 6-9-1 squad.
Yeah, let's cut to I said average Joe's Green Bay Packers team. What do you think? What do you think the record will be, Alex? Go.
Well, I mean, when we think average Joe's, what else are we going to say besides 8-8?
I would honestly put them at 8-8 too. I'll agree with you there.
That's what I'm feeling.
I would say so.
Unless I look at their schedule and it's just like, oh my goodness, they have decently hard home games, but they're at home, so they're probably going to win a bunch of those.
They missed the playoffs without Aaron Rodgers, and everyone said, "Oh, Aaron Rodgers wasn't there," but then Aaron Rodgers was there the whole year.
Yeah, and even you can say whatever you want about his knee and how it held up.
I'm not buying.
But I mean, regardless, they went 6-9-1. That's not impressive.
No,
but
no. And with a new coach, so maybe he can turn around, but I just don't see it. I say 8-8. We got a couple minutes left. Let's go to the Bears quickly.
Let's quickly touch on none other than our Chicago Bears. The Bears,
bear down, baby, bear down.
To build on last year's surprise 12-4 season en route to
that was a surprise
an NFC North championship. Okay, you can say, "Oh, I expected them to win the division," or whatever.
But I expect that
but there's not a chance that you said they were going to go 12-4.
No, I think I said 10 and I think at 11-5. I think
even if you said 11-5, I think you're full of shit.
I think I tweeted it out actually.
Well,
anyway,
okay, listeners, let's get some verification on that.
All right,
I want
Doesn't matter.
But no, the Bears, young, loaded roster. Headed by the youngest, most exciting coach in the league, the brightest mind.
Easily
you could say.
The best, just talent-wise, best defense in the league, without a doubt. I think if you look at every position, what position is more talented?
Absolutely.
I'm not going to go over every single player, which I
even though you know the whole, the whole roster.
Could. I'm not going to go every single player, but I could easily, and I just think they have the most talented roster.
Well, I mean,
Chuck Pagano.
When putting together our season prediction / analysis here, we first got to go through what we're losing from last year, and that would be obviously Adrian Amos, who we just touched on, and then we would have Slotman Bryce Callahan, and of course our boy Jordan Howard.
Okay, you got a little taste of the first podcast fart right there. And
you're going to be hearing a lot of those from him.
That will be included.
Just
so
you know that's never going to be me. Never.
No. Most likely.
Never, ever.
Alex, if it is him, Alex will say it out loud.
I will. I'll admit it. No, we'll both own up to it. We're not going to hide it here.
We went to the preseason game, me and Alex, and we saw David Montgomery. And he, with the same line and everything, looked better than Jordan Howard. I am excited for David Montgomery.
It was preseason and everything. We're not going to overhype.
Mitch Trubisky with more talent than he had last year in offensive in terms of wide receivers, more depth. Another year with Matt Nagy, another year to get used to that system. And, I just think I really... The only thing I could go down is their defense, I think, because their defense got a new coordinator. But Chuck Pagano led the 2011 Ravens, I think it was. It's not like
we're getting some new
coach
guy.
Ed Reed coached the Miami Hurricanes and some of their prime defenses.
Yeah.
No, we're not getting some rando. I think that's...
No, he's a veteran coach in this league. I think he's going to do well. Let's just get to it.
Right away.
What's your Bears prediction, baby?
I'm gonna go.
What's your prediction?
I'm gonna say they go 13-3 or 12. They repeat 12-4.
No, you got to confirm.
13-3. That's my Bears prediction. You're hearing it first in the podcast. 13-3. Put it in, Alex. Go.
Okay. I love my Bears, but I'm looking at the schedule. I got to go realistic. I'm gonna go 11-5.
11-5. I'm not opposed to that.
11-5. Still good enough to win the division by 2 games.
Mm-hmm. I think they'll win the NFC
based
North.
on your projections.
All right, now we got it. We got about 30 seconds left. Everybody, that is our first podcast. We got through it. I'm so happy everyone was here.
It's late at night, folks.
All right, everyone go subscribe on YouTube, Twitter, all Sprout Sports. We are so happy to have you. LA Beast, we love you. Derek Rose, we love you.
It's been a pleasure.
Everybody, check out in the future. Comment us any recommendations. Everybody, we loved having you, and we will see you guys later.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you, everybody. Go through those subs, likes, follows, everything. SOS out.